Hello and welcome. Today's video I'll be doing an update on my programming language and what I've been doing. So last video I was working on the assembler and adding the scaling or whatever it's called, and I, the video I made, or it was an hour long, I did registers for the base, no, index. I can't remember. No, the indexes can only go up to 8. But I made it so I was going to do a video on me implementing it with immediate, but it would have been a very long video and it would have been a lot of pausing and all that. Yeah. So far, this is the assembler. Okay, so the raw flat binary is temp.out, and I can run. I've made an instruction or something to add where now it can disassemble the flat binary, or I didn't do it, but it's just a command here that will run that, and then it will display the disassembled assembly. So I previously was using diffuse for disassembling it online, but this seems a bit easier since then I don't have to use a hex editor to copy it and then paste it and all that. I can just run that. Okay, so that's all done now. It's not even like, this is definitely not a replacement for any assembler. This is just bare bones what I need, really. It's got quite a lot of features, I guess, but it has definitely not got it's not a full featured assembler. It's just got enough for what I need for my compiler. And then, yeah. So the other, since I need to generate ELF binaries, I have been working on another library that the other library will use. I thought of making this a library because if I want to use it in other projects, or other people want to use it in other projects, then they could. So this is it. It's not fully done, but I'm hoping by next Monday it should be done and working, so I can add this to the actual assembler. So if I do read elf all elf, so I can make the sections. We'll make sections with it, and as you can see, I have a symbol table. So I have text, which is here, start, which is also here, and the name of the file, which would be temp.nash. Yeah, and I got all these. So I'll show you how it would be done. So this creates a null header, because there's always needs to be null one or an empty one at the start. Then there's the section header string table. Then we need the text section, and then the string table section, and the symbol table section. So the library doesn't do everything for you. It's definitely not like you just, I don't know, like say make a binary for me and it'll just generate the whole entire thing, because that would be useful, I guess, in some situations. But since I want to allow my assembler to have a little bit of control, I would like to be able to generate or have a bit of control of the headers and all that. So this is I'll show you an example, like a few of these. I'll show you this one and one down there. So each one, so it has a data part and a data size, and then it has the actual header. So we specify the name. So out of our section header string table, this would be the name. So 1. And then we specify the type. So the library will actually, instead of you having to write the data to the thing and then figuring out where it has to be, it will automatically write that there and then determine the address and all that and the offset of where it should be, where it will be. So that is kind of an abstraction, I guess. And then we've got the text section. We specify the name, so 11, so which would be here. And we specify the actual type and then the flags. And then, I'll skip over that because that's basically the same as this one here, but just this. We've got the symbol table. So we specify the type, name, which 25 is here. Then the address line has to be set to 4, the flags, link, and all that. And this is actually the symbol table itself. So let's specify that here. And we set all that up. And then we tell the symbol table that this is the data and that's the size of it. And then we write it to temp.elf, and then we have to clean up by elf done. And that's all. So, yeah. That is basically what I've been working on for a while. And that should be all for this video. Hope I see you next week when I do another update. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you then.